Nina and the Curious Cloud.
Once upon a time, high above the bustling city below, there floated a most unusual school, one that rested gently on clouds. In this sky-high school lived a bright little girl named Nina. Now, Nina wasn't just any student. She was known across the entire Cloud campus for one thing: questions. Big ones, small ones, questions that twisted and turned like tornadoes. She asked them in the hallways, in the lunchroom, and especially in class. Every time the teacher paused, Nina's hand would shoot up like a rocket. "Yes, Nina?" Miss Pixel, her patient teacher, would ask. "If clouds can float..." Nina once wondered aloud, "Why can't we live inside them too?" Miss Pixel just smiled. With Nina, there was always another question waiting behind the first. That day, as the school bell rang and overshoed students zoomed off toward home, Nina stayed behind. The classroom was quiet, glowing softly in the warm colors of sunset. She wandered onto the balcony and spotted something strange. A small puffy cloud, still hovering near the railing. Unlike the others, it hadn't floated away. Nina tilted her head and whispered, "Hey, little cloud, what's your story?" To her amazement, the cloud replied. "Nimbus," said the cloud in a soft, whispery voice. "I collect questions from curious kids like you. Want to take a ride?" The cloud fluffed itself into a tiny seat just the right size for Nina. She blinked, once, twice, then climbed aboard. Whoosh! They took off, soaring higher into the sky, leaving behind a trail of sparkling stardust. And just like that, Nina's greatest journey had begun. Far above the highest cloud, Nimbus carried Nina to a place few had ever seen. The Tower of Answers. It shimmered like crystal and buzzed with streams of glowing knowledge. With full excitement and curiosity, Nina and Nimbus entered the Tower of Answers. Inside, every room held a question. Why is the sky blue? How do birds sleep in flight? Where does the wind begin? Ask wisely. Nimbus warned gently. Too many answers too fast can overwhelm the mind. But Nina's eyes sparkled. "I've been waiting for this my whole life." Nina darted from room to room, her questions flying faster than the tower's lights could glow. Data spirals tangled, lights flickered, a low hum turned into a blaring beep, beep, beep. The tower trembled, the sky dimmed. "Nina!" Nimbus cried. "You're overloading the cloud!" But it was too late. With a thunderous sound, the tower powered down. The lights went dark. The floating cloud began to sink. Nina sat still, her heart heavy. I didn't mean to break it," she whispered. The sky above them was quiet and grey. Nina closed her eyes and took a deep breath. "I asked all these questions, but I never listened to the answers." Slowly, carefully, she began gathering the faded question lights. One by one, she placed them in order, giving space for each answer to shine. The tower calmed. The cloud began to rise again. A sliver of sunlight broke through the clouds. Nimbus floated beside her, smiling. "Now you're learning," he said. The next morning, Nina returned to class. She still had questions, but this time she took a moment. She thought first. When she finally raised her hand, it was with care. Her classmates leaned in, curious. She began writing her thoughts in a little book she called Ask, Think, Create. Miss Pixel looked over and smiled. "Welcome back, Nina. Still curious?" "Always." Nina grinned. "But now I'm learning to wonder wisely." And so, Nina's adventure became a quiet legend in the school among the clouds. She taught everyone that curiosity is magical, but its true power comes when it's paired with listening, thinking, and growing. Moral of the story: curiosity is powerful, but only when balanced with thought and care.